Okay, we're going to have a quick look at the Pimeroni Flotilla, which I've just got. It's just arrived. I have got the large starter kit, and it's billed as friendly electronics. It's to work with a Raspberry Pi, and you have lots of sensors, input devices, output devices that plug into your Raspberry Pi through USB. At the heart of the Flotilla is this fella here. This is called the dock. It's this octopus guy here. As you can see, he's got many tentacles. And the business end is on here. You can see there are 3 LEDs to tell us when he's communicating with the Raspberry Pi. Everything plugs in over here, and we pop him round. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that makes sense. 8 devices came with my large starter kit. So I'll just go through them in the random order I plug them in. And really lovely attention to detail from this stuff from Pimeroni. The graphics on them are beautiful. Look at that beautiful octopus on there. Right, device, I'm going in reverse order. Device number 8 that I've got plugged in is this sensor here. This is a touch sort of keypad thing with 4 numbers, and you press them and they've got lovely feedback. Look at the way they light up. That's really nice. So you can detect events, finger presses on there. That's the first event. Second device here is a slider. I particularly love this, having been a studio manager, radio engineer. I love this because it's like a fader on a sound desk. And again, it's got lovely visual feedback. So it's got a slider. The next device is a strip of LEDs. These change colour. I haven't quite worked out whether you can get them to go up and down yet, but I've worked out how to change colour. We'll see that in a minute. Then we have got a 8x8 matrix display. Oh, you can see it's changing. We'll look at how I've got that to change in a moment. So we've got a display that you can put letters and numbers on. And next device we have is, you can see it's got a little cloud on the back. This is a barometer and a thermometer. So we've got air pressure and temperature being sensed over here. Next device we've got has got a rainbow on, and it's called colour. I think that measures the colour of objects because it's got a light on the side. So I think the idea is you put it up to things and it tells you what colour they are. Next device I've got has got a sailing ship on it, completing the sort of nautical metaphor. This is our motion detector. We'll look at what that does in a minute. And then I've got another thing, a bit like our slider. I've got a twiddly knob. I have a potentiometer, which I can turn around like this. And it's programmed using a web interface called Rockpool. Again, the nautical analogy continues. And I haven't actually read the instructions yet. I'm having much more fun just plugging things in and trying to work out what to do. Very quickly, just by plugging everything in and fiddling, I have worked out that here I've got the position control. You can do all sorts of clever stuff in the middle. You can do, really complicated stuff. So I'll have to explore that over the next few days. But I've got the position control, and it's connected to the hue or the colour of my LED strip. So if I get my control twiddly knob here and I turn it, very simply, I am controlling the colour of that LED strip by twiddling the knob, and that was just a couple of clicks to get that working. That was very simple. And then the next line of code here, I have got the motion detector x-axis, and I have connected that to the number display. So I've got my numerical display here, and it's got 3 on it. If I can find my motion detector, here we are. If I turn that around, you can see the number changing. So very, very simple. As well as getting physical inputs from stuff to make things happen, you can change things as well. If I click on the position thing here, and I can change it to a pattern, and out of the patterns, I'm going to pick you've got various choices: sine wave, random, pulse, square waves, triangle waves, sawtooth waves, and a clock, which I think is a pulse. So I'm going to choose a sine wave. So I've changed that code already. From, instead of being my twiddly knob, I've now got a sine wave controlling the hue or the colour of my LED stick, and you can see the way that that changes. And I can add another thing in here. If I click on this and then I put the smooth command in, you can see it's now changing more gradually and more slowly. So lots to explore, lots to play with, and I should be reporting back on what I've managed to make this to do. But first impressions, very good. Got it up and running very quickly. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm looking forward to exploring this. I think this could be just the thing for my Key Stage 2 Lunchtime Computer Club. I think they could really enjoy exploring this and finding out what they could do with it. There's lots of other stuff in the kit, lots of lovely things, lots of nice, dioramas, all sorts of stuff. We'll look at that later. Lots to unpack. lots to explore, but just got it, just came through the post, and just to say it, really excited.